welcome back to my channel. I'm at Ojuelegba and I'm at the THRIFT bookshop under Ojuelegba, and I have some really interesting books here. Banjo bookshop. I have some really interesting books. Books like that. Brown, John Grisham, Jackie Collins, James Patterson, L. James 50 Shades, and even Stephanie Meyer. And you can see all the other books he has here. Thrift books and some magazines too. Old magazines like this one. Cosmopolitan. Hello. Oops. Yeah. So stuff like that. IKEA. They're all thrift books and they're all very, very, very affordable. So I'm going to be stopping by at another bookstore, but not a thrift bookstore. But yeah, I'll let you know. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Notes and Good Baby. I'm yours truly Ibiwari.
And as you can see, I'm really tired. I've had a very, very busy day. This bookworm has been all over Lagos. So today I did a random Lagos vlog. This vlog wasn't planned. There's no intro. There's no there's no nothing. But I went to two very beautiful places today. I did some thrift shopping, book shopping at Ojuelegba on that bridge. And that's where the bookstore, Banjo bookstore. Hope I got it. Banjo bookstore. And he sells, I bought from him before, like years back. And he sells a lot of thrift books, magazines, comics. Unfortunately, I wanted to get Archie comics, which was actually the original thing I wanted to get there, but I could not get Archie comics because he said shipping them down here to Nigeria is quite expensive, and of course, it's a lot of people don't get to buy it at the end of the day, unfortunately. So, but I got some really interesting things at Banjo bookshop. It's actually even on no, not on Twitter, on IG. So if you guys can check him out on IG, you can check him out on IG. Banjo, I think I'm going to put the name on the screen. GBANJO. Now the books I got from him, which is right here. So these are thrift books, by the way. In fact, most of my books, 99% of my books are thrift. I rarely buy new books because new books, especially in Nigeria, are really, really, really expensive, and thrift are much cheaper. And if you want to have a huge collection of books and you want to keep buying a lot of books, you can't afford to buy those very expensive ones. And unfortunately, we rarely do things like sales, book sales. So that also limits you too. So at the end of the day, you find yourself buying thrift books. So, but I got this. This is actually Magical Worlds of Harry Potter. I don't know if you can see it. Is it clear? So, the Magical Worlds of Harry Potter, a treasury of myths, legends, and fascinating facts. So, of course, we know Harry Potter is filled with a lot of, apart from the witches and wizards in Harry Potter, there are other characters too in Harry Potter. So, I'm actually looking forward to reading this book. Like this one says, which creature is master of both earth and sky? And we have the griffin here, and it says griffin from the seal of an Austrian town about 1315. So this is going to be a very interesting read, and I'm happy it's a Harry Potter book. So I got this for 1,000 naira. If I was to buy brand new, God knows how much I would get it for. But this is thrift, and I got this for 1,000 naira at Banjo bookstore. The second book I got was, I'm actually surprised that it was um there was even a book called Grey. Now we know E.L. James does has the 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Free, 50 Shades Darker. Now this one is just grey, and this one is actually, it says, in Christian's own words and through his thoughts, reflections, and dreams, E.L. James offers a fresh perspective on the love story that has enthralled millions of readers around the world. So, this is a different perspective about the whole Christian Grey and the dominatrix and all that good stuff, and Anastasia Steele and all that. So, I got this too, even though I didn't plan on buying two books. I actually wanted one, so but this one, great. And I got this one too for 1,000 naira too. So these books, if I was to buy brand new, I won't get it for 1,000 naira. So you see why thrift books are actually, and they look really good too. They look really, really, really good. So these are the books I got. And oh, before I continue, I am at the University of Lagos. I'm at Faculty of Management Science. Yes, because they have changed it. Faculty of Management Science. It was originally Faculty of Business Administration, but now they've changed it. So the school is on strike, unfortunately, and so there isn't much activity going on in school, and because of that, that's why you can't see much. There's nothing really happening here. It's very quiet and deserted. It's not always like this. So that's where I am. I wanted to go to Lagoon Front, but unfortunately, there's some activity there and there's just so much noise. I'm just like, oh god, where can I find a quiet place to stay? So I'm going to be talking about the second place that I went to. I've been wanting to go to this bookstore like for a long time, and fortunately, I had the opportunity of doing it today. So I went to, it says Bible Wonderland. I don't know if you can see it. Bible Wonderland, and they have different bookstores all over Nigeria. In Lagos, they have a store in Surulere. They have a store in Ketu. Where else do you have a store? Ojuelegba. So, but this bookstore, why they call it a Wonderland, there are a lot of books, and they do majorly with Christian books in Bible Wonderland. If you want to get Bibles, or if you are in seminary school and you want to get Bible for seminary school, or whatever it is, different stuff, not just Bible, Christian literature. Yes, Christian literature, and they even have some other books too, romance and yeah. So luckily for me, like today was just a thrift day. Like I was looking out for deals today. I did not plan on buying anything expensive. So I got, if you've seen in the video, there was a part where they had a part in the store where it had like the sales, books from 400, 300 naira. Like these books, if I was to buy them, I'll buy them way more than that. Yeah. So these are the books I got. Bible Wonderland. So this is our daily bread. This actually isn't thrift. This is actually brand new. Cha 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 cha. So you can see it still has the plastic wrap over it. So this is actually brand new. This is our daily bread annual edition. I've always, or not always, most years I have our daily bread. So this is a devotional from January to December, and I got this one for 800 naira at Bible Wonderland. Uh, this one was under the sales and discounted price section, and I've read this book before, but to have a copy of this is the picture of Dorian Gray, actually by Oscar Wilde, but it's saying vintage Wilde. I don't know what that means, whether they've changed the I don't know, but actually it was actually written by Oscar Wilde, and this is a classic. I like this. So picture of Dorian Gray, and this was actually 300 naira. Imagine that, 300 naira. Then I got this book, My Travels with Willie. This is a nice book by Nikki Dalladay, and it's about a young woman who wants to travel the world with her husband. And I got this book for 300 naira. Yeah, imagine that, 300 naira. And this book, can you see how new it looks? I got it for 300, and this was also in the sales and discounted section. And this one shocked me. I was really surprised. This is Celebrate one. I got this one when I picked it. I was thinking I was going to get this one for like 1,000 or probably 2,000 or more. Can you guess how much it is? 500. I got this book for 500. It's, imagine that. Now, in total, my total um what do they call it again? Purchase for today in Bible Wonderland was 1,000. Oh, I still have my receipt here. Was 1,900 naira. I think we spent up to 2,000 naira for all these books, and plus these ones. So 1,000 naira plus the 2,000 naira. That's 3,900 naira for 6 books. Can never happen if you were to buy brand new. So I would suggest to check out Bible Wonderland. It's a really beautiful place. So many interesting things there. And of course, you can check out Banjo bookshop. Tell me where you usually get your books, especially thrift books, and how many books, or no, it's not how many books, not how many books. I'm going to rephrase that question. What do you get? Most of your books, are they thrift or are they brand new, or do you mix them up? But I'm here confessing right here, most of my books that I get are usually thrift, or somebody gives them to me. And yes, I wanted to say this. I don't know why I'm ending this vlog. I'm not ending this vlog here. The problem I have, or most Nigerians, wanting to buy books, is that it's expensive. Getting books down here is expensive. And even in this thrift where Banjo bookshop, he doesn't even have Nigerian books that are on thrift too. Not even the old ones. Like, come on. Most books, especially Nigerian books, are so expensive. I want to read Nigerian content, but they're expensive, and they're not also in the sales section. They don't do discounts, they don't do slashes, and all these foreign books, you see them for less, but Nigerian content is so expensive. Even the old ones, I mean, I just don't understand why it's like that. It's so disheartening. You would never see a Nigerian book in the sales section. It's always brand new, and you have to pay full price for it. So I don't know. Something has to change concerning that, because I like Nigerian books, and especially the authors that we're having now. They're really telling very beautiful stories, and I do not understand why it's so hard to get these books. And if you're going to be reading a lot of books like these, or you're going to be doing reviews like this, or you're doing a booktube, you should be having access to more books. But if you're not gaining access to these books, and they're so expensive, how are you bridging the gap? How are you making your books accessible to other people? How are you making it accessible to people who can't afford it? Is it just the elite who can afford those books? And is it only for specific people? Can the average Joe get the book? Can a student who isn't earning any money get the book? Can someone who just wants to explore reading get the book? Like, these are the questions I'm asking myself every time. And I would say 99% of my books are thrift, because in Nigeria, getting the books down here and selling these books are way expensive, and they hardly have slashes or discount, except if you now go and sell it for thrift. Like, you only get it less than if it's like this. But I mean, something has to change, because for book lovers like myself, we need more books, and the prices needs to go down, or something, or it has to be accessible, or something. There has to be something. But hey, I'm going to end my vlog here. Oh, and I also add the fact that in part of the video, I took a bus, the Yaba bus terminal. It's finished, and people are actually using the buses there. The buses go, the big buses go to Bega and Ketu, and all the way to Ikorodu if you're living in Lagos. And then the small buses go inside the University of Lagos. So I actually used that bus, and so that's basically it. It's a messy vlog. There's no intro. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.